Donald Trump had imposed additional 25% tariff today. So, total 50% tariff had been imposed in India. The 1.3 billion people and world largest democracy shortly hit out its economically backward or backslash. But Prime Minister Narendra Modi, he is tough and deeply want to diversification India's economy. And for the call of Donald Trump for 4 times, Prime Minister Narendra Modi not received the Trump Chacha's phone call. So because the world is suffering for the Donald Trump's tariff, and he want to try to be imposed directly to its own product. Basically, it's Boeing plane, in Japan, in South Korea, Donald Trump imposing after tariff to decrease tariff, and instead of that to sell its Boeing plane or sell in another product. He want to divert the India to the same way, but Prime Minister Modi not to be endured to the Donald Trump imposing tariff and want to divert its country, divert its product selling to another market. And today Prime Minister Modi spoke that our indigenous belongings things must have use our own product, not any foreign product used by the people, and foreign product use should be decreased by the people because we have to own independent, we have to self independent, not depend on any other country. So in a vulnerable hitback to India by the USA, but in future just after 7 days Modi will reach out to China, and India and China would be the relationship development not for its own friendship but for the necessity of market disposing, because China also want to India it's a bilateral partnership or a strategic partnership to be sell out and capture the India's market. So in the Shanghai summit, there have get together Asian most popular country like India, Russia, China, Japan, South Korea. So India's most popular countries and largest Asian most largest country, they are get together in China. They are have the bilateral meeting despite of the together meeting, and Donald Trump is very angry for that, and he also spoke today that we impose 200% tariff to China if the summit would be going on. So largest country like India, China, Russia, they are not to be to obey the American demand or not to be thinking about Donald Trump tariff or Donald Trump voice, because according to a survey that only 38% people or country listen Donald Trump threat, and another 62% country or people not any percept to Donald Trump threat. So actually, the German media and German newspaper, they write down the headlines that after imposing 25% tariff in first time, Donald Trump 4 times called to Prime Minister Modi, but Modi not to receive his call or not to spoke to Donald Trump. So he imposed additional 25% tariff. Actually, in Indian product go to USA and business to USA, that only 4.8%. 4.8% business would be affected for the imposing tariff, and another 95.2% tariff not to be affected by this Donald Trump 50% tariff. So we we are not to be concerned about the Donald Trump tariff, and there have going to be summit, because Donald Trump always said that if India stop to the buying crude oil from Russia, we must impose down to the tariff. But Indian have our own strategy, own strategic elements. Our government have a indigenous decision. We are not to be concerned to threat any other country. If we want to, if it is to necessity to the crude oil export from Russia, then we must do that, because it is more cheaper to any other country. So we are not accept threat, or we are not imbibe threat to any other country and change our decision. So in this context, India not change after Donald Trump threat, but want to try the another way, search or pursue another way, so that we got our economical development like as fast. And it is a plus point that we can depend on our product can be released in versatile market or diversification market in globally. After the Chinese summit, we can understand that our tariff threat, it can be affected to Indian economy or not. So after the just 7 days after, it would be going to a Asian biggest summit in China. Asian most larger and popular country joined to this summit, and most have to be decreased down or to create a barrier to what Donald Trump threat. Thank you.